is actually kind of a new sport. It's been around since late 90s, early 2000s. And basically it's a bunch of guys take a bunch of Jeeps, Toyotas, to go out in the wilderness. I'm a union iron worker. I work local 378 Iron Workers Union, and I work for Allborn Structural Steel, and I do actually build these vehicles out of my garage for people to help support. I actually try to just use my money from building rock crawlers to keep my rock crawler going.
Man, you made that sound like it was gonna be scary. I put my seatbelt on and shit. That was bullshit.
The dangers is dependent on the person. Like if you go out in a vehicle with no roll cage and you try and do extreme rock crawling and you roll over, obviously you're going to get squished. So, this vehicle has racing seats and 5-point harnesses and a cage that's welded directly to the frame, and a lot of triangulation for strength. But there are people, there's obviously kids that go out there that think they can do whatever, and there are people that get hurt on occasion. It's not very often though. I've only heard locally of maybe like 3 or 4 people dying.
There's a bunch of trail behind it though. It doesn't look like it's worth going any further. It looks like it's kind of just turned into nothing. As we walked away, I was like, man, I don't see nothing. Alright, let's roll.
I actually got into 4-wheeling as soon as I could drive, before I could drive. And then probably about when the sport came out is when I started getting into it. I saw it in magazines and I started looking for the rocks and trying to drive over them. And so probably about 18 years. But I probably have probably 8,000 of this Jeep sitting behind me here. If I was to suggest, not that I ever suggest buying something not American, but if you were going to start on the cheapest way you could, you'd get a Toyota pickup, an 85 or earlier Toyota pickup for $1,500, and Probably if you were real smart with your money and you did the work yourself with bolt-on style stuff, nothing that had to be fabricated, you could probably for $3 more grand, so probably 4,500, less than 5,000. You could have a pretty capable vehicle that could you could have some fun with that wouldn't break all the time.
They make it look too easy.
You can do that.
I mean, obviously the summer is the most popular season because the weather's nice. A lot of times in the winter, the trails will be closed down because they don't want erosion. You know, they're trying to keep that under control. And but pretty much, it'll fly. Just keep going. It went right in my eye, dude. Pretty much, you get about 8 months out of the year of real good weather for it around here.
First rollover right there.
So what's going on here?
He's stuck on he's high centered on a rock underneath that's about the size of a Volkswagen. And
Right.
when they pull him, his axle got stuck against it and it flipped him on his
We
side.
kind of look at the pay it forward kind of way, you know, like if somebody breaks, you help them, they break, you know, or if you break, they help you. There's no way one person can go out by themselves. Like nobody goes. It's always a group. You never go out by yourself. It's not safe. A lot of times, you know, one guy has tools and the other guy doesn't, so you kind of share to make sure everybody kind of covers each other. So it's kind of a good karma system.
I didn't even gear down that much.
Jesse was all about speed until he got some gears.
Now I can control it.
I bring my girlfriend and
mean,
you know
I still have-
whoever. I mean, it's a family sport. It's you know, some guys go out there to party and some guys just go out there to have fun. And so you get kind of a group of everybody. You get little kids, little babies, and you know, because we go camping a lot, so the families are kind of involved in that. And some guys just bring their friends and just have an afternoon. I know we said it's not competitive, like as a recreational thing, you're trying to help each other out, but at the same time, it's like, hey, I went over and you didn't, that's kind of part of the fun is who can build the most capable vehicle and, who's can do what, whose brakes, whose doesn't. So, the breakage is the biggest challenge. It's trying to avoid going out and being broken because you never know what's going to happen. You can go out for 5 minutes and rip an axle out of your truck. You can go out for a whole weekend and not have any problems at all. So that's part of the excitement.
think you guys do it. Why don't we try and wait?
You gotta go forward.